everyone. Happy Friday. I hope you all have a great weekend coming up. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing the Sisters Network Gift for Life Block Walk. It's a great event in Durham where we go through an underserved neighborhood and we knock on doors and find out if ladies have had mammograms. And if they haven't, we try to connect them. If they don't have insurance, we connect them to one of the BCAP programs through the government, or we try to fund to pay for their mammograms. But it's just a great event, and then we usually have a nice lunch and we invite them back to come to lunch with us. So it's a really great event. So that's going to be my weekend plans. But I hope you guys have some fun plans coming up. My name is Tanya Blue, and I am the owner of ChemoBeauty, which is our company creates beauty gift boxes for cancer patients, cancer survivors, cancer caregivers. We want to help empower women to feel strong and beautiful as they are going through the cancer journey. And just having been through it myself is really close to my heart. And I just want to help people navigate, as many people as possible, through the journey to just get to the other side of it, because there is another side, and it's just getting through the darkness. And my vision for my company is sparkling the way to get through the darkness. So we all know that October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And so I'm going to be bringing some different things this month, different information. Today, this video, we're going to talk about how to prepare for your first mammogram. Because not everyone has gone and experienced a mammogram, and you might feel nervous because you don't know what to expect. You've heard kind of everyone tell you how it's uncomfortable and that sort of thing. But there are some things you can do to try to help make it a little easier. And if you kind of know what to expect, then sometimes that helps you to just be able to get through it. And so that's what we're going to talk about today, and I hope that this helps you. Please connect with me on all social media. I'm at ChemoBeauty on Twitter, on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest. I love to hear from you. If you have any questions about things or topics you'd like for me to talk about, please let me know. You can also connect with me on my website, ChemoBeauty.com, and join my mailing list so we can stay in touch. Love to be friends, so connect with me when you get a moment. So we're going to get into our topic today, and so that's how to prepare for your first mammogram, kind of what to expect, what are some helpful tips, things that can help you. So the first thing is schedule your mammogram for the week after your menstrual cycle and early in the day. And the reason for that is with it being early in the day, because you can't wear deodorant before you go to your mammogram. So just being early in the day, you may feel just fresher because you can put your deodorant on after you're able to do the mammogram, as opposed to if it's later in the day, you got to go the whole day without it. And so that helps you to do that. And also, and you do it after your menstrual cycle because your breast tissue is more dense during your cycle, and so you don't want to have false readings. And so it's best to do it the week after. And then you try to schedule it like that same time every year if you can. And the second tip is to wear separates, because you have to undress from the waist up. And so that you don't have to completely undress, like if you're wearing a dress, that makes it more difficult. So if you're wearing pants and a top or a skirt and a top, at least you can just take off the undress from the waist up and be a little more comfortable. And so wearing separates that day is helpful. And then be prepared. So the third thing is be prepared for the mammogram technician. If you see me looking down, I'm looking at my notes. Always trying to give you the best information. But be prepared for the technologist to handle your breasts. I know it's uncomfortable, but they do have to position it correctly so that they can get the right images they need for the radiologist to be able to read that accurately. You don't want to have any false information. And so they're going to have to kind of move them around and get them in the right position. And I know it feels funny and it feels weird, but you just got to do it. You got to grin and bear it so that you can get the right images so you don't have to do it a second time. Because if they don't get the right images, they're going to have to do it again. So you try to make that go as good as possible the first time around. All right. So now the third thing is, so sometimes they do the photographs and the images and they may have to do it again. Maybe because you weren't in the right position. Maybe because there's something they see, they're not sure. They want to get a better image of it. Maybe it just wasn't clear. But the main thing I want to tell you is don't automatically get alarmed that, oh my God, they need to see me again. It has to be cancer. That's not the case. Sometimes, you know, they may see that it might be, and so they want you to come back. But sometimes it's not, and they just want to get better images. So just don't automatically go into a panic is what I'm trying to say if you get called back for more videos, for more photos, I'm sorry. And then my next tip would be, or a way to prepare, is to try some relaxation techniques like meditation, deep breathing in the morning. Oh, there's my little guy. Try some relaxation methods. You could do that in the morning. You can listen to some music. Bring music on your phone. You know, we all have smartphones now, so you can download some music that you can listen to in the waiting room. Anything to help soothe you, to help keep you calm, is helpful so that you're not tense when you're taking your test, doing your testing. I used to do that a lot. I had music on my phone, and I would be listening to it in the waiting room when I was waiting for the tech to come in, you know, until they got in the room, and then I would take it out. But at least it kind of kept me calm so that I didn't feel anxiety or didn't feel nervous. And I still have to do this, ladies, because I have to check in every year. Although it's been 12 years, I'm a BRCA2 carrier. So that means every 6 months I'm doing some sort of a check-in. Whether, you know, I alternate with a breast MRI and a mammogram every 6 months. So it's always nerve-wracking, it's always anxiety, and these are things that I have found to help me is by using some of these relaxation methods, you know, in the morning and also kind of in the, you know, in the office. Now, you do have to be prepared that it is uncomfortable. There's no way around it. There's nothing they can do to make it comfortable. It just is what it is. And we just have to try to go to a happy place in our mind and just try to be still for those few seconds while they take those images. Because it is for our health, ladies. And, you know, early detection saves lives. We hear that all the time, and there's a reason we hear that. It's because early detection truly saves lives. It's less work sometimes if they're caught early. You know, might not have to go, you know, as long with treatments and all that, all the sort of things to get to healing. And so the earlier it can be caught, the better. And, you know, the technician really has to try to get the best images. So it is painful, a little painful, but, you know, just try to keep your mind in another place. You can tell the tech, you know, because they know they're dealing with this all day long. They know that it's uncomfortable. They know. But if you're feeling like more anxious, you know, share that with them so they can just try to help to get you in a calm state before they do your mammogram, okay? And also you can take some Tylenol or ibuprofen. Of course, check with your doctor if you can take that, you know, over-the-counter medication. But if it's okay, then you can take ibuprofen or Tylenol, you know, a few hours before, and then that's kind of like in your system already, you know, by the time you're getting to the mammogram. And so that might help to take the edge off of it a little bit. Okay. And try to go to one of the breast facilities. I find that a lot more times there they have more updated, you know, technology. The machines are able to offer you the 3D digital mammograms and just different things. And so if you can, you know, if you could go to one of those centers, they're usually a little more catering and they're a little more taking a little more time with you. So if you can, if you can't, wherever you can get it, because any mammogram is better than no mammogram. So I hope that this was very helpful to you. Please share it with anyone you may know. They have a mammogram coming up and they're feeling a little nervous. I hope that some of these tips can help them to just get through it. And, you know, we just got to do what we have to do, ladies, so that we can stay in our best health. And so please continue to share the information, ChemoBeauty.com. And I just hope that this was a true blessing to you today. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I wish you lots of sparkle, abundant blessings, good health, and sparkle and shine in all that you do. Have a blessed day and weekend. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Bye-bye.